What's happening, boxing world, fight fans? I am your host, Nice, and welcome back to the Fight Room. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you do for the latest boxing news, feedback, and entertainment. The back-to-back lash between Triple G and Oscar De La Hoya has been fuming recently in social media as of late. You know, we all know that Oscar De La Hoya was claiming that he was going to return to the ring after a 12-year absence, and he wanted to take on one of the best middleweights in the world, and he spoke about Triple G. And Triple G definitely did not like the comments that was made from Oscar De La Hoya. This is from Yahoo Sports. Let me read here. Gennady Golovkin issued a deadly warning to Oscar De La Hoya on Tuesday after the U.S. boxing legend said he wanted to fight the middleweight champion when he makes his improbable return to the boxing ring. The 47-year-old Oscar De La Hoya, who announced in August he plans to come out of retirement after a 12-year absence from the ring, said he recently wants to fight the IBF world champion Gennady Triple G Golovkin in his return. This is what he said. "You know how easy Triple G would be for me? Oh my gosh," Oscar De La Hoya told the boxing scene last month. So yeah, he's saying that, so far, Triple G is an easy fight for him. And I have to dispute that. I always took a good shot, and I always took part fighters like him. In my mind, it would be that easy. But Golovkin, who is prepared for a mandatory defense of his title against Poland's unbeaten Kamil Szeremeta in Florida on Friday, brushed off De La Hoya's trash talk. Oscar, you know how dirty his mouth is, Golovkin stated, the 38-year-old, as he had a translator, of course. Everything involving Triple G for him is a nightmare. He can say whatever, but let me put it this way. This is what this is what Triple G said. This is what he said. "If I got an opportunity to legally kill a person in the ring, I might seize it." De La Hoya has not fought since being dismantled by Manny Pacquiao in 8 one-sided rounds, 2008. We all remember that fight. However, De La Hoya is adamant that he is serious about a comeback, telling ESPN in August he was ready to fight any top guy available. So Oscar, claiming that he was serious about returning to the ring, wanted to fight Triple G. Now, Triple G is still a dangerous fighter, a hard puncher in the middleweight division. Yes, lately he has been looking somewhat soft. He's been getting hit quite more than he normally does, but doesn't mean that he's what? He's a finished fighter. I know he's still got it. Just been getting tagged more by his opponents lately. But Triple G is a monster still. He packs power. He's one of the best still in the middleweight division. Oscar has no business calling this guy out. Oscar, of course, was one of the best fighters in the world. Oscar was he was my favorite welterweight at the time. My favorite fighter, actually. But to step in the ring at this time with this monster makes no sense. I wouldn't want to see it. I mean, Oscar still has it. I know he does. But not to fight this guy. And not even to come back to boxing, I don't think. He shouldn't come back at all. Especially with Triple G. Triple G, I think, would dismantle Oscar, honestly. Oscar, he doesn't have that much power to be getting in the ring with such a monster like Triple G. Oscar wants to, I guess, I don't know, he misses boxing, he misses the spotlight. I guess he's seen Canelo shine all these years and maybe kind of got jealous of him. Who knows? But yeah, overall, Triple G will dismantle Oscar if he gets in the ring with him. I like Oscar. Oscar is a well-rounded boxer. He probably still has it. Let's just say if Oscar does box him, like boxes him, he probably could beat Triple G. But if you stand toe-to-toe with that man, it's over. But yeah, this is just some breaking news, boxing news for you guys. We know that Triple G will be facing Kamil Szeremeta this Friday on The Zone. The IBF Middleweight champ turned 38 this past April, and he came off of somewhat a controversial win against Derevyanchenko last year. He is still a danger in the middleweight division. To me, he still packs that power, and he's vulnerable. Yeah, he's been more vulnerable, but he is a danger. Is he still somewhat a Superman, or was Canelo his kryptonite? Maybe Canelo's performance in that fight, his last fight with Triple G, when Canelo walked right through some of Gennady's punches and landed some vicious power punches of his own, could have possibly took the heart of Gennady Golovkin at that time. And Golovkin probably became more vulnerable, like I said, and lacked confidence in himself down the road. Triple G took accumulating punches versus Canelo. Canelo was giving him some vicious exchanges and walking him down. The most I've seen Triple G take, it was with Canelo. And then since then, he was more liable to show weakness in combat. And Derevyanchenko accumulated good offense on Triple G as well, and even hurt Triple G to the body, and possibly even beat Triple G. Triple G did come back in his comeback fight with Steve Rose, who was an undefeated 19-0 fighter. Still was a tune-up for Golovkin, to me, to prep for Derevyanchenko. Though Rose had a great second round over Golovkin, combinations and some good counter from Rose at that fight. But Golovkin outworked Rose the next 2-3 rounds, ultimately leading up to the left hook knockout that Golovkin displayed with his power. Predominantly a legitimate middleweight, he has the IBF title, but no longer the lion of the jungle in the middleweight division, that I can say. Now he steps into the ring with Kamil Szeremeta, a fighter from Poland, a 31-year-old Orthodox fighter, 21 wins, undefeated, with only 5 KOs, and his record says he lacks power. Szeremeta seems that he doesn't have enough power, but these guys with these types of records always say one thing: they can box. They got accumulated wins but no knockouts. Does tell you that they are could be a well-rounded fighter, boxer that knows how to use the ring, the jab, and knows how to move and stuff like that. So we would see. Triple G is back, and he is trying to make his name ring bells again in the middleweight division. So this Friday he would be facing Szeremeta for the IBF title. We would see what happens with Triple G if he can return to be a lion in the jungle. I am your host. Nice. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, don't forget, share the Fight Room.